He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. Jesus, he carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. Well, I remember not too long ago, I remember I was diagnosed with a disease called MRSA, and they told me that I would never have a cure. But I know Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals. And I went to him in prayer, and he healed my body, and I'm free of disease. Got a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus.
Well, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, since I was a little girl, I used to sing in the house of God. I used to sing to him every single Sunday. I sang in the choir. I sang in the choir. I sang like, yeah. And I say, well, I grew up in the house of the Lord. Yeah, yes, I grew up in the house of the Lord. But the wounds, they came against me, and life, it came against me, and life got a little rough. And the devil tried to tell me, you got no place in the house of the Lord. Oh, yeah, remember those days. So I found myself at IHOP at Kansas City, down in the basement. You remember the basement days, yeah. And I thought I was never gonna sing in the house again, yeah. I thought I was never gonna sing in the house again. But look, the Lord, he gave me back my ministry. He gave me back my ministry. I have a testimony about Jesus.
He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. before his eyes. I know that I'm his son, and I know that he is my father. But one day a lie slipped inside of me that said, is God really there? Does he really care? Is he on the other side of that prayer? And fear gripped my heart, a paralyzing fear. What if this is all in vain? What if this is all inside my head? What if none of this is real? And for months and months I struggled inside. I cried out to the Lord. I said, Jesus, where are you? Jesus, where are you? And that fear gripped a hold of my heart. But then one day Jesus came to me. He gave me a picture of me as a little boy and him as a father tucking me in at night. He gave me a picture, and in that moment I knew he was real. I knew in that moment that he really cared. And the whole thing was just identity. I just needed that reassurance to know that I'm his son. I just needed that confidence from him. And I heard him say, son, I love you. I'm so proud of you. And it's okay. I'm never gonna leave. I'm never gonna forsake you. And that fear walked right out the door. Didn't come back no more. So I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms.
I got a testimony about Jesus too. It's called Jesus is enough. Jesus is enough. You see, I used to struggle. I used to look for love and acceptance in all the wrong places. I used to look for satisfaction in things that truly don't satisfy, in that which doesn't really last. I used to wander around all of my days, wasting my time. But then Jesus came and he said, you can't get no satisfaction apart from me. And now I know Jesus is enough. Jesus is enough. Oh, 'cause I can't get no satisfaction apart from you, Lord. Oh, that's my testimony. He satisfied me. He satisfied me over and over again.
I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call on Jesus. I'm leaning on his everlasting arms. I have a testimony about Jesus. He carries me through my worst storms. I only call remember your faithfulness to Moses. I remember your faithfulness to David. I remember your faithfulness to me.
Yes,
I remember your faithfulness to Noah. I remember your faithfulness to Moses. I remember your faithfulness to David. I remember your faithfulness. Let's sing that again. I remember your faithfulness to Noah. I remember your faithfulness to Moses. I remember your faithfulness to David. I remember your faithfulness. Sing about that rainbow.
All right now, I remember that rainbow and how your presence went with it. Your sure and steadfast mercies. You have never left me alone. I remember that rainbow and how your presence went with it. Your sure and steadfast mercies. How you have never left me alone. I remember that rainbow and how your presence went with it. Your sure and steadfast mercies. You have never left me alone.
Your faithfulness to Noah. I remember your faithfulness to Moses. I remember your faithfulness to David. I remember your faithfulness to me.
You have never left
I remember your faithfulness to Noah. I remember your faithfulness to Moses. I remember your faithfulness to David. I remember your faithfulness to me.
You have never left
I remember your faithfulness to Noah. I remember your faithfulness to Moses. I remember your faithfulness to David. Sing no one, no one, no one, no one. There is none like you, Jesus. No one, no one, no one. There is none like you, Jesus. No one, no one, no one. There is none like you, Jesus. No one, no one, no one. There is none like you, Jesus. It's you that renews my mind. It's you that conforms my will. It's you that transforms my emotions. I love your ministry in me. It's you that renews my mind. It's you that conforms my will. It's you that transforms my emotions. I love your ministry in me. It's you that renews my mind. It's you that conforms my will. It's you that transforms my emotions. I love your ministry in me. God of peace.
God of peace. You will sanctify me completely. Move in me. I'll give you all my spirit, soul, and body. God